So,
Can I ask you one more on Russia and
of course.
Syria?
Yeah, of course.
There's some criticism coming from the Russian Foreign Ministry concerning the U.S. plans to put the additional troops in Syria, basically saying that the U.S. does not have quote-unquote permission for these troops to be there. Is there any effort underway to address these concerns that are being presented by Russia?
By permission, they mean international
Syria, consent from Syria.
from the Syrian government.
Right.
I mean, look, we've talked about this before. We have we do believe we have the legal authority to use military force against ISIL in Syria. We have the 2002 AUMF that's still in place that we feel strongly provides the legal authority, rather, for military operations against ISIL, both in Iraq and in Syria. President has made efforts to encourage Congress to pass a new AUMF, the authorization for the use of military force, forgive me for using an acronym, and that really is up to Congress to take on that task. But we believe the current one, passed in 2001, does cover us and provide justification.
I don't, that's,
Is that not what she was asking?
well,
Or what are you asking me?
look, this is not a new
Sure isn't.
position of the, from the Russians, and this is not a new explanation from you guys, but what you're referring to is a U.S. law.
That's correct.
It doesn't have universal application. You guys say it does. But what the Russian point is here is that you don't have permission from the Syrian government, nor do you have authorization from the UN Security Council, which would be the two ways that they say that such an operation would be legitimate or legal. That's correct, is it not?
So what we have said in response is that
I mean, that's like
we're
saying
using,
because...
but we're using force. No, I understand what you're saying.
That's like
I'm
me,
giving
you know,
the-
if I'm from Delaware and I say that, well, my state has no sales tax, so I go to New York and I'm going to say, well, you know what? I'm going to play by Delaware's rules and I'm not going to give you your sales tax.
So in response to
Right?
that, we have notified the Security Council that we are taking action consistent with Article 51 of the UN Charter. And more broadly speaking, we've said that, our actions are using force against ISIL and Al-Qaeda in Syria, in the collective self-defense of Iraq, and in the U.S. national self-defense. We're doing so as the Syrian regime has shown it is incapable and possesses neither the will nor the capability to confront these terrorist groups effectively.
Well, you're complaining about them confronting them right now.
Matt, we both know what, we
okay,
can argue
but I
that
mean,
one too. I mean,
Well,
what
no,
we're
I don't
com-
want to argue
what
it. I
we're
just,
com-
but
what
you're,
we're-
no,
Yeah.
my question is, so you've told the Security Council that you're doing this under Article 51.
Yes.
And that, according to you guys, is the
Yep,
okay,
legal basis.
And that and the AU.
Yes, please.